Yes, sir. It's your boy. I'm finally here to make that part two with my face. Look at that. Look at that eye. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. I can actually record myself. I tell you, I didn't take a picture of it, but I was hideous. I was 50% ugly rather than my usual 30%. So now we're out here. We're looking good. We're feeling good. But yeah, I had to get that. I had to get that away because you're gonna be like, who the hell is this guy? Is this the disembodied voice that I've been listening to in that whole first video? Well, it is. It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So today's video, hopefully, I again made the title very self-explanatory. I haven't made the title for any of these videos yet. Actually, I haven't even posted the first video, but I know that I'm going to, and I'm going to make the title make sense. And if the title for this video makes sense, then we are talking about the ninja, right? Right? That's what we all came here for, the League of Legends ninja class. So let's get to it. All right. So PK, boom. All right. So I am going to just show the PDF, but I made the PDF on this website called Homebrewery, and I want to give them their roses because this is dope as heck, and it's so easy to learn, and it's 100% free. Like there's nothing like there's no gatekeeping at all. Price keeping, I guess, is what the best word to describe that. There's none of that. None of that. I got to make this whole thing for free. It's really, 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 really dope. All right, I'm out here looking at the camera and making all these faces and gestures, even though I just hit the camera. But like, look at this. So if you ever want to go and make your own, like custom D&D class, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna come here, and you just or not class, your own D&D booklet. Come here, then save it as a PDF, and it's so clean. And I just showed you everything. I was only gonna show you the ninja today, and then I'm gonna make the subclasses in separate videos. But if you pause the video, I guess you get to see everything. All right. Well, let me put myself back in here. All right, so we're back. We're back. You get to see my beautiful face. I just wanted y'all to see that. All right, so but let's talk ninja, and then yeah, there's a help up button, Patreon. Go support them. All right, so now, how does this look? You gotta make sure you look good on these videos, right? Not by like aesthetic, like literally, like I'm not blocking the most important stuff that we want to talk about, right? Perfect. Okay, so this is the ninja class. We're gonna go over this, and hopefully it's a pretty self-explanatory. If not, I'm gonna be the explanatory person. All right. Oh no, my camera. I didn't charge it. I'm using a traditional camera. So we have to pause and come right back. And we're back. And hopefully you didn't have to wait as long as I had to wait to get that thing charged up. So let's get to it. Let's be serious here. Make it bigger so we can see what's going on here. If you hadn't already went back in the video, early in the video, where I scrolled down through everything on accident and looked at everything. First time YouTuber. But yeah, let's get to it. So this is the ninja class. It's gonna be based on Zed, Shen, Akali, and Kennen, and those were the original ideas. And then I added Master Yi and Irelia, and you're gonna see how. You're gonna see something. I'll notify it when we get there. So. So the class is ninja, as we said here. Hit dice is going to be a 1d8 for the ninjas. Alright? And then basic rules, hit points, constitution modifier. Alright? What can the ninjas use for proficiencies? So they get light armor. Yeah. And then they get simple weapons, short swords, and throwing weapons. Yeah. And we're making... Since this is the first video, I want to just, every time I have an opportunity to say something, I will. We're making very custom items for this campaign. So it's going to be, like I think I said this in the first video, it's built from scratch. So there's going to be some ninja specific items that you can utilize. And I'm really excited for the throwing ones. They're pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So let's keep it moving. Your starting equipment, leather armor studded. It's gonna be pretty basic starting equipment, nothing crazy, nothing out of the woos. Alright. So now, what do we have here? So we see the word chi pool. So for all the class, wow, that took a lot to get rid of. So for all the classes, is going to be a resource mechanic for every class. There's not gonna be a single class that doesn't have a resource mechanic. The ninjas is called chi. It allows them to do some really cool actions with their main class, and then some subclasses utilize chi as well. Okay, so you're gonna have things that can be bonus actions, main actions, and reactions that you can utilize with chi. So let's talk about your levels. Okay, so obviously the ability, the ASI, I think it's what it's called, ability score. Why is it called ASI? I've been playing D&D for a minute. I don't know all the D&D stuff. Ability score, I'm thinking improvement. Yeah, your ASI for all the four intervals of 4, so 4, 8, 12. Do I have it on 16? Maybe on 16. Yeah, those are. I never played a campaign that went to 16, so I don't know. But those are there, and then we can talk about all the other cool stuff that we got going on here. So level 1, we have shadow reflexes. So shadow reflexes is, for me, it really is a way for you to feel like a ninja, to hear the word they miss you, and I get to DM. I've never DM'd actually. I've always been a player character, so I'm excited for this because I've been wanting to DM, but all our campaigns are super long. We have too many campaigns. So when they miss, I'm gonna be like, ooh. So you brought out your dagger or your shuriken or kunai, and you parry the attack, and they miss by breath because of your nimbleness or something. Well, we'll perfect it when we get to actually being a DM. Don't have to do it now. But yeah, so it is a reaction that allows you to boost your AC temporarily for that attack. Just that attack. It's level 1. Maybe I can down the line do something to add additive, but for right now, level 1, boost your AC for a single attack. Number 2, ninjas are still slippery, right? It's hard to hit these joints. So you get to have the evasion. It's kind of just like rogue evasion, right? So when you have a dex save that you have to make, you can roll, and then you take half the damage that you would have taken. And then there's obviously gonna be the level up version, right? But now level 3 is where the subclasses are. So the subclasses gonna do individually for videos, but they are the Way of the Shadow, the Way of the Storm, the Way of the Fang, I believe. No, Claw. The Way of the Claw, the Way of Wuju, and the Way of the Blade Dancer. And you didn't already see them earlier. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what they are. Now you have the ability scores. It is 16 and 19. So you can increase one ability score. I haven't included feats into this campaign. It's just a lot of work. I'm thinking about adding feats and everything as well. At the moment, there are no feats to choose from, so everything is an ability score improvement. But yeah, I'm still building this campaign, and maybe whoever wants to join the community, we can talk and we can actually, figure something out together. And if it's all thousands of you, I'd be so happy because I would love to just have like 20 million minds just coming together to collectively build this up. But Silent Killer at level 6, I skipped one. I skipped the most important one, the one where you get to start utilizing chi if you didn't pick a subclass that uses it earlier. So at level 5, right, you have the skill called Shadow Step. So it's like, think of it as a weaker version of Misty Step, if you're familiar with Misty Step. And then, or maybe not even Misty Step, there's like a druid or a monk that lets you create shadow clones. So this is kind of the similar concept. So you get to teleport and you leave a shadow clone in the position that you originally were. And that shadow clone can be used as like some aggro deterrent because they have to pass an insight check to not hit it. So, and I think I wrote that all in there, but yeah. Boo boo boo. All right. Again, first time YouTuber. I feel like I'm supposed to be staring at the camera, but anyhow, this is a genuine version of me. You get the authentic version of me. I'm actually really good at editing too. Like, I'm getting off a lot of track, but I'm also really good at editing. If I get enough subscribers, I'll start putting more energy into these edits. I have a business that I run, and I putting as much time as I'm putting into this and then putting into editing and all that stuff. I need an incentive. So if I get enough subscribers, you will see night and day difference in the editing of these videos. Like, I won't just like do a one take. I'll edit. Unless you enjoy it. I'm just saying. Then if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I will literally edit and get everything going and make it just aesthetically pleasing as possible. And trust me, pretty good at it. I'm now a confident guy, so when I'm talking with confidence, you best believe it. Okay. All right. So level 6. So silent killer. So every attack roll you do, you get an advantage on, pretty much, if the creature hasn't taken their turn. So that's level 6. So now we're gonna move on to improved evasion, which I think I referenced earlier, that you just get to dodge all the damage. And this is at level 7. It's pretty nice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. So yeah. So we got that. Then level 9, we have Phantom Recall. So this is just, I was like, at some point in this class, I have to put substitution jutsu. It's just, you have to. It's like, it's just ninja-esque. So calling it Phantom Recall. So what it is when you hit 0 HP, you get to say substitution jutsu, where you teleport and you leave behind something in your place. It's gonna be a shadow, because there's a whole theme, and shadows are gonna be pretty important for some subclasses. So it's gonna be a shadow, and actually every class can utilize shadows in different ways, which is really nice, because even the 2 new ones that I added in there can kind of utilize some of these shadows pretty nicely. Because I got some stuff up here. All right, now Master of the Shadows. So you don't provoke opportunity attacks when you're in dim and darkness, and that is going to happen a lot in certain stories. So playing this in class is actually you're gonna get to experience that a lot in certain little, what do you call them, like modules and pocket adventures that I put together. I'm not gonna call them one shots, because they're not, but yeah. I can't wait to make those videos. Those are gonna be for special people only, though. Like, if you're gonna DM games and stuff, you get to have access to that. I don't want players to see those videos, so we're gonna figure out that when we get there. And then I would love to work with people who are really good storytellers, and like, let's flesh out like a pure, like, not pure, but like a really genuine Runeterra experience for stories. So yeah, I can't wait for that part to come. So now we have level 11. It's another cheat technique. I literally just saw it and I wanted to just say it off of memory, but it's something, Blade Echo. It's Blade Echo. So this is just pretty much if you've missed an attack, you get to attack, roll again. If you hit the attack, you get to double the damage at the cost of your chi. And remember, chi is a finite resource per long rest. Okay. And I say remember as if I said it before. I didn't really specify what chi is. But yeah, you get chi based on your level. So whatever level you are, you have like 1 chi more than that. All right. And you get to utilize it for however you want to, for whatever situation calls for. You have chi techniques that you can utilize in your main class and your subclass. Okay. Now, level 13, we have Mirror Step. All right. So it's another chi technique, and this lets you create a clone within like a certain distance of you. Probably, I think I put 5 feet, and it mimics everything you do. So when you create the clone, if you do an attack, it's gonna do the attack too, half the damage. And I had to make it half the damage because I used to be just another Blade Echo technically, but it was really broken with some classes, some subclasses, and I was like, half damage, it's still strong, still feels good, living out the ninja dream, but balanced. So yeah, mirror step. And there's so many ways to use it. There's two subclasses that just go crazy with it. Whether it's the way of, I'm gonna say, yeah, way of the shadows or way of Wuju. Those two classes with this. So I had to bring it down a little bit in level. All right, then slippery soul. So slip on your 14th level, you can't be grappled and you can't be restrained. Yep. And you get to use a what did I say here? The creature. Oh yeah, if the creature has to do a strength check to do it, and it's against your dexterity. All right. Then chi technique. So this is gonna be Shadow Assault. This is at level 15. You can spend 4 chi points. Remember, at this point you have 16 because you're level 15. So you have understanding how these resource systems work because they're coming up in every single class. Gotta keep you up to speed per class. It's double entendre. Yeah. All right. So you get to spend 4 chi points as an action to teleport behind 2 enemies within 45 feet and make a melee attack. So you get to, is pretty much like your AoE within your main class. Okay. And if the target didn't see you, do these attacks. You get an advantage. All right. And then level 17. So keeping true to League of Legends, everyone has an ult. Every class has an ultimate. Every subclass has an ultimate as well. All right. So you gain a legendary trait. Once per long rest, you can enter legend form. While in this form, you gain resistance to all types of damage. You can take 2 bonus actions on each of your turns, and you don't provoke opportunity attacks, which you can see why that would be amazing, because now we're looking back at all the other skills that we just had and how it can really coalesce together with your ultimate. It's pretty nice. If you can't see it, work on your theory crafting. And if you can't work on your theory crafting, just play it. It's the best way. That's why I always say, just play it out if you can't theory craft. So then level 18, so we get, is this Death Lotus? Oh yeah. So level 18, and ignore this one right here. Ninja Pass, Way of the Shadow. What is that? That's totally not in the next video. Alright, so yeah, level 18 here, Death Lotus. You can spend 5 chi points as an action to make a spinning assault. Make up to 3 melee attacks against enemies within 10 feet of you, and if all 3 attacks hit, the creature gotta make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned. Yes, I knew that. Until the next turn, okay? And then level 20, we just go broken. You get to just have fun. So you achieve the pinnacle of ninja mastery. Once per long rest, you can expend chi points freely without tracking them for 1 full combat. Additionally, your shadow step increases to 60 feet, and you have permanent advantage on stealth checks. Whoa. Yep. So imagine getting to spend your ult over and over and over again, as much as you want. Yeah, it's crazy. It go crazy. Alright, so not even your ult doesn't have chi, does it? Yeah. Imagine getting to spend all those crazy chi costing skills over and over and over again. Goes crazy. Alright. But yeah, that's Ninja. Okay. If you enjoyed this and you want to see where it's going with the subclasses, like and subscribe. Join community if you want to help build this out. And I'll see you in the next one that you obviously did not see. We're going to be talking about the way of the shadow, because you didn't see that. All right, now for real, y'all be smooth.